everyone, welcome to another episode of Small World Big Questions. My name is Aliad, and today's adventure I'm taking you to the St. Jacobs Farmers Market, where I'm going to show you guys around. I'm going to ask my big question as usual and hopefully speak to some people. This is the St. Jacobs Farmers Market here behind me. I'm going to take you guys around and show you guys around here. So stay tuned. So usually in the summer or the springtime there are a lot more booths on the outside, but because we're in the winter time and it's really cold today, really cool, everyone is mainly inside or is kind of closed up. So I'm gonna go more inside and show you guys around. Usually it's much busier during springtime and summertime, but it's winter and it's cold and it's a different kind of environment, but I'll still try to show you guys around and ask a big question. For some history on the St. Jacobs Farmers Market, St. Jacobs is a small village. It's mainly a Mennonite community. Settlers came in around the 1830s, and then the community grew a bit with a lot more settlers coming in the 1850s. But it's still a relatively small town here in Canada. And St. Jacobs Farmers Market is one of those places that attracts a lot of tourists to St. Jacobs. If I get time today, I might go to the actual St. Jacobs village and show you guys around. But today I'm going to try and explore the market first. St. Jacobs, it's mainly a Mennonite community. It's also have more German origin. In the 1830s, a lot of Mennonites from Pennsylvania came across and settled here, and a lot of them had German heritage. But now I think it's a lot more diverse, but still mainly a Mennonite community. It's old order Mennonites, so they still maintain the traditional way of doing things. You'll see like horse and buggies sometimes going around, still dressed like how it was in the 1830s. So they're old order Mennonites. This is just a little taste of St. Jacobs. This is a market. They're also known for farming and produce, so that's the farmers market they could sell their stuff and their baked goods and all of that. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys around. Stay tuned. I will share the big question in a moment, but first I'm going to show you guys around the market. everyone, so I'm going to jump straight into today's big question. As you guys know, I've been in Canada for quite some time for my studies, and a question that came to me is, why Canada? As you guys may know, Canada is one of those countries that has one of the highest immigration rates in the world, with approximately 500,000 immigrants coming in each year. And according to Statista, the three main countries that immigrants come from are India, Philippines, and China. Also, in a census in 2021, according to Statistic Canada, Canada had over 8 million immigrants, like first generation foreign born immigrants living here. And this would continue to increase with the immigration rate that we have. But why Canada? Why is it that so many immigrants around the world choose Canada to live and settle? Is it the safety that they feel? Is it employment? Like, what is the attraction in Canada that brings so many people here for it to have such a high immigration rate? So I'm hoping to go around and ask some people who migrated here about their experiences and why they chose this country to live. So stay tuned as I go and see if I could ask some people this big question. I'm really nervous because it's my second time filming. As you guys saw my first video on my ski trip, and that was a quiet place with not much people around, but there's a lot of people here today, so I have to like really gain that courage to speak to you guys through this camera in front of people. So I hope you guys are enjoying the footage, and stay tuned as I show you guys some more and see if I could ask some people the big question. I'm here with Diljit and Darren. They were willing to share the big question for today, which was why Canada? Why you choose to come and live in Canada as an immigrant? So I will.
So right after my undergraduate degree, I really wanted to go abroad, experience life abroad, and then I thought the education pathway was the easiest pathway. And when I looked at options, Canada seemed to offer more affordable college programs, and I thought it would be my segue into another culture and understanding how people operate here and learn a little bit more about the culture and stuff. And once I moved over and I started engaging with people and the life here, I found it very interesting and wonderful, and I thought maybe I'll stick around. So I am considering immigration.
Is there any part of the world that you thought about other than Canada before coming?
Yes, only due to the weather conditions here. Like the winters here are harsh, of course. Because of that, I did consider Australia, but then the problem with Australia and some of the other countries that I wanted to look at was that they were so much more expensive. So a program of education in Australia would come close to a $50,000, $100,000 amount. In Canada, it was reasonably more affordable. It was only $15,000 at the time, which prompted me, even though, and another thing, even though since I moved here, yes, winter is there, but you get to see and experience all the 4 seasons here. It's not all gloom and doom. It's not 6 months of just absolute ice. It's 4 months of ice, 4 months of spring and growing and everything, and the fall is also very beautiful, so I got to experience everything, I feel. So that's been great.
That's nice. And you're originally from, where you're originally from?
I'm originally from India.
You're originally from India?
Yes.
Okay, and people have seen a lot of problems in Canada recently, like housing and employment rates. Do you find life is difficult to adjust? Do you find it difficult to adjust from your life?
In all honesty, I moved here in 2019. The Canada that I came to in 2019 and the current face of Canada is it's totally 2 different pictures. Affordability has skyrocketed, and I really feel COVID and its impact has been long lasting. It kind of is what put this issue in front and light, and the government could have done a better job to manage. I feel like they are coming together to help people, but it is a slow process, and hopefully it will all come back to the pre-pandemic picture.
I think
So-
we're seeing like a slight improvement
yeah.
over time, so we hope for the best.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you'd like to add?
Sure. I came here before I moved, like for work, and I saw that people are really nice and friendly, and it kind of liked it. I did not find any kind of like racism or anything that people talk about in other countries, which is pretty accepted socially. So that part I really liked, and I wanted to move, and it was pretty easy for me somehow moving here. And then once I came here, the biggest thing that I see as a great thing is the value for life.
Value for life.
Yeah, in a lot of countries, I think human life is not so much of a value. So Canada has a lot of policies in place where they want to protect people and care for their lives. With the ongoing stuff like COVID, housing, and whatever he mentioned, I think it's just a lapse, or a gap sometimes that creates because so much of chaos going on. But I think they are quick to identify it and try to correct it, So I still think their heart is in the right place. Policies will follow along.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Really.
everyone. So I just bought the doubles from the Roti Queen, and you can follow the Roti Queen on Instagram at the.roti.queen.of.the.market. So y'all could check them out on Instagram, and I'll let you know how the doubles taste. So I'm gonna try and eat the doubles now. The way she made it is very different from how you would get it in Trinidad. She took her time and she put it together, but let's see how it tastes. So I have the doubles here in my hands, and I'm gonna taste it. Alright, so this is the doubles. Yeah, the bara is a lot bigger than what we would normally get it in Trinidad, but it smells good. It's pretty good. It's really good. The bar is a little bit different in texture than what I'm accustomed to, but the flavor of everything is really good. Like, if you're in St. Jacobs Market and you want to taste some Trini doubles, y'all could go to the Roti Queen. They also have like other Caribbean stuff like Jamaican patties and roti and all of that. So go check them out if you're in St. Jacobs Market. Really good. Really good. And it's not Chinese making it, so they did a really good job. One thing I forgot to tell you guys though is that this doubles cost me about 6 Canadian, which is about 30 TT for one doubles, which is kind of crazy because I think in Trinidad right now it's about $6 or $7 for one, but I paid up, if you convert, it's like 30 Canadian, 30 TT I paid for this double. So it's a bit expensive, but if you're living in Canada, the doubles is generally more expensive than if you were to convert back home, so you have to either buy it or not. But I wanted to try it and give you guys an honest review, and I say it's good. It's really good. I don't have a problem paying my money for it. One is all I could buy, but it's not bad. Not bad. This brings us to the end of another video. Thank you guys for watching. I want to give a special thank you to the 2 gentlemen who were willing to answer our big question for today on why they chose Canada as their place of home. I wanted to share a little bit about my experience as well, just to close off. I am here as a student, so what attracted me to Canada is their universities. They have really great educational programs, as Diljit mentioned when he was sharing about his experience. But as a woman, one other thing that I really value about Canada is its safety. Like, I do feel really safe being able to walk the streets and go places, and for me that's one of the benefits. I think security and safety is something that people come here for because they feel really safe. Canada is it has its challenges, you know. The weather, it's really cold, and if you're not accustomed to cold, it takes a while to adjust, but I really value the safety and security. The employment is decent, and people seem happy here for the most part. So I love my home in Trinidad and Tobago. Just wanted to get an idea of why you think people might want to come Canada to live. As I close off, I want to thank the 2 gentlemen who were willing to share their experiences. I did go to the St. Jacobs village after the market, and as I close off, I'm gonna leave you guys to just watch a little bit, a short bit of what the village is like as this video ends. So thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned as I close off the video with some of St. Jacobs village, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment. If you live in Canada, why did you come here? Like, if you are an immigrant to Canada, why did you choose Canada as your place of home? And what are some of the perks of living in Canada? Why so many people around the world want to come here and live? So leave your comments below. Share the video with others who you think might be interested in family friendly content about learning about new places and asking questions. Yeah, I'm about to eat some pie, some berries, and a coconut cream pie that I got at the market. The berries and all of them, I got it for 5. I could pick up 5 berry types of berries for 10 Canadian, which is really good price, like 50 TT. And you could get so I bought 2 containers of strawberries, 1 blackberries, 1 blueberries, and some cherries. And I also got coconut cream pie from the Stone Crock Bakery, which you'll see in the closing outro. So I'm gonna enjoy this now, but you guys could stay tuned as I close up. Thank you guys so much. Bye.